Well, I've been in this world, in the wine sector, for the last 7 years. Before I was working in the financial sector, international sector, I was living abroad as well. And then, well, I came 7 years ago to the wine sector, to Rueda, a fascinating world that I'm totally engaged with and, well, in love, and more in love every year.
Grape.
Well, the Verdejo grape is a unique grape. It's totally different to all the rest of the white grapes in the world. I mean, the Verdejo grape arrived to Rueda 1,000 years ago, and since then has been accommodating to the weather, to the soils, to the people. It's a very difficult grape to work with in the plots, in the vineyards, but at the same time the results are totally different. We are talking about an aromatic grape with a unique personality and with a fresh flavor, very aromatic, and of course with the Henel, with the final sour that makes it totally unique. Well, I think the climate change is here and needs to improve importance in the coming years, of course, in the near future. And in Rueda, we have perceived, we have noted some changes, especially in the maturation process of the grape, that he's getting short in the last years. Of course, we have to combat global climate change, the main values, the main assets you have to take into account are, first of all, the altitude. Rueda is located in a high plateau between 700 meters and 900 meters. I think it's a good altitude to combat this process. And then I think the best way the best asset we have to combat global climate change is the grape. The Verdejo grape has been here for the last 1,000 years, accommodating to the different changes we have had in all this time of the weather, the climate, the temperatures, the people, and the Verdejo grape is a survival of the history here in Spain and in Rueda in particular, and we have plenty of confidence in this grape and the altitude, of course, of our plateau in Rueda to combat the change and the climate change.
Yes.
We are seeing that in the international markets, the demand for organic and ecological wines are becoming more and more important. It's not the same in Spain, actually. In Spain, we have already, we don't have this perception of importance of the organic wines. But we are seeing that our bean growers, our wineries are paying attention to this change, are betting more and more on this organic Verdejo grape, and they are changing the vineyards in order to convert them into organic. we can see now that some important wineries have changed totally the production and is totally organic. And well, we have we are very successful because we have, one advantage above all, yes, that the height plateau, we're talking about height plateau, the meseta between 700 and 900 meters of altitude, the cascajoso, the stones make very easy to dry and to avoid the humidity. So we are very well prepared to combat all the problems related to for the water, because we don't have so much water, between 300 and 350 liters per year. It's a small quantity of rain, and at the same time the plateau. I think this combination of factors guarantee the capacity of Rueda to adapt to this trend, to this important trend in the global and international markets. Okay.
Short message, please.
I'm gonna send a message of, of the wine industry in Spain. When we talk about Rueda and other appellations or other regions, we are talking about rural improvement. In Spain, we are seeing in the last decades how our villages, our rural areas are getting worse, are decreasing population, are decreasing importance, and this wine industry, the wine sector, cannot be dislocated. It has to be located in the area, in the region. All the added value, all the employment, all the development of the people in these areas come because of the existence of these regions. The importance of the origin are becoming more and more important, not only because of the quality of the wines that cannot be translated into another region, but also because of the importance to the development of the area and the people and the welfare of the people in the area.
Thank you very much for having me. It was fantastic to hear all this positive message and words. And so
I didn't know if to talk in the final speech about global the climate change, but I think it's going to be the typical question everybody is focused on, and this focus on the region, on the importance of the wine of the region, I think it's very important here in Spain and in general all over the world, because of, people is moving to the cities, the rural areas are disappearing, and this is the way, one of the ways to maintain the population and to increase welfare for everyone.
Yes, you're totally right. I think the point is it's important that everyone cares about in front of his own door, we used to say in German, and if your own door is clear and everybody does the same, then the whole world is changing into something positive. So that's the best we can do. So thank you for having me. It's a great area, great wines. I'm so impressed to have the chance to get so deep into this region. Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure, and it's our pleasure to receive and to be able to translate to you this what we are, what we mean, because it's much better not to hear about it, but to be part of it. And you are part now of Rueda. You are a new ambassador of Rueda, and please, I'm sure you are gonna be one of our best ambassadors in the coming years.
Yes, I would love to be being an ambassador for your wines. It's a really nice place to be. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.